Hi, my name is Filipe. I'm from Brazil. Recently, I've been to the USA in New York, and I spent there a week or so. And I had the opportunity to spend some of my days with George. But our friendship dates back to 2018 when I was in Oakland. Um, at that time when we met, I was in a bad place, and George has always been this kind person, and he knew exactly what people needed. So he decided that we needed to do a road trip. So we went to a city called Rotorua in New Zealand, and it was an amazing trip. It was like a 2-day trip, but it was so fun. He was always making me laugh. I think it's one of the things that I'm going to miss about him. He always knew how to bring fun to any conversation. And at the same time, he would put everyone else's needs before his needs. This is something that always enjoyed, about himself. He had this kind heart. So, but at that time, we did this road trip. Eventually, I got back to Brazil and we remained friends. So he decided that he needed to come here and see the carnival in Brazil. So in 2019, he came here, and we had a good time. He spent a month here. We went to the beach. We went to classical music concerts. I showed the city to him. It was a great trip. And then the pandemic hit us. We stayed in touch, but, less during, that time. It was chaotic for most people. It was chaotic for me as well. I lost some friends during that time, and it was bad. But eventually, we got out of the whole situation. And I told him, look, I'm considering going to New York, thinking that probably he wouldn't have time to meet me, but I was wrong. He said, I'm going to be there. It's been a while since the last time I've been to New York. I'm definitely going to be there. And there he was. And we had so much fun. And I remember that one of the reasons for us to meet during this trip was because our birthdays are kind of close. His birthday being in November and mine being at the end of December. So it was going to be a way of celebrating before the time. And he surprised me with tickets to watch the Fiddler on the Roof in Yiddish. Me being a Jew was like the perfect gift. He always knew how to bring, the best out of people. And he made me really happy that day. And we had so much fun during this trip. I would never imagine it was going to be our last trip together. We were actually making plans of perhaps traveling next year. We certainly spoke about it, but we didn't have plans exactly, but we had, wishes to do something together again. And I always enjoyed and always will enjoy his friendship. I spoke to him on Tuesday, and he passed away on Thursday. But one thing was for sure, the past days before his death, he was really really worried that he wanted to spend as much time as possible with his family, especially his mom. And I respect that. He was this kind of person. He loved his family, he loved his friends, and he brought the good stuff out of us. This last trip, he told me about some of the issues he had, that he always hid very well from me. I never knew he had to battle, the demons that he had to battle. And I was really proud of him for being able to really not give up and to fight and to conquer, what he wanted. I know he was getting into a new job, new education. He was really excited about the future, which is something that also hits hard. But at the same time, I think that he had a good death. If death could be something good, but at least he was surrounded by family. We had a good holiday, and he passed away peacefully in his sleep. So for me, I'm trying to find not happiness, but I'm trying to find comfort in that very thought that somehow he went away peacefully. It's someone that I'll never forget, someone that I'm going to always cherish and remember his way of being. And perhaps if I learn a thing or two with him, is that we always can be more generous to people than we first thought that we could. So I guess this is it. I can't go to this memorial service, but he has been in my thoughts. Today, the congregation that I participate prayed Kaddish for him for the seventh day, which is when you finish it. But he has been on my thoughts all these days. And I really wish I could go back in time and, if I knew it was going to be the last time, give him a big, big hug. But we don't know these things. So anyway, I think I said what I wanted to say. Please, for his family, feel embraced. His friends feel embraced. And my deep, deep, deep condolences. At this moment, I still feel lost. It's like the word was a jigsaw, and now this piece is missing. And it's not going to be ever again like it used to. So, but this is life. We have to move on. And that's what I'm trying to do. Thank you for hearing me. God bless everyone. Bye.